Hello, artist. We are going to be finishing up the project that we started last time. You should have in your bag some circles that we used some chalk on and cut out. And you should also have a soon-to-be scarf. If you don't have these, go back to the Google Classroom and catch yourself up on the steps that you missed from last week, and then come back and join us over here. So besides those things that you need, you are also going to need out of your bag, you are going to need the cardboard. It's the cardboard that looks like this. There are some other mat board that looks a little bit different. Let me show you what that looks like. All right, this is not what you want. Don't use this. This is for another project. You want the brown cardboard. You also need a glue stick. You need a black crayon. There are very, very tiny little black circles. Grab those if you can get them out of the bottom of your bag. A little square of orange paper, a stick, and a square purple paper. Once you have all those things, pause, grab it all, come back and join us. The first thing we're going to make is our snowman's face. We are going to work on getting that together. So let me change my view and I'll show you how to do it. Okay, friends, you are going to need, I forgot to tell you, you're also going to need your scissors. I knew I was going to forget something. You're also going to need your scissors. We're going to start by making a little snowman face. In your bag, you should have some little black hole punches, little black circles. If you don't have those, you can use a black crayon to make the circles for your snowman's face. I'm going to go ahead and put down some glue for my eyes. And then I'm going to add some glue for a smile. And keep adding until you get your snowman's smile. If you couldn't find the little hole punches in your bag, feel free to draw tiny little circles with your black crayon. Next, we're going to use the orange paper and we're going to cut a triangle out of this for a nose. And the simple way to make a triangle is to cut a corner of a square off. So if I cut right here, this piece is going to be a triangle, and then I'll have the rest of my orange paper. And there is your triangle nose, your carrot nose. And you can stick that on your snowman. Put all your snowman face parts together and hit pause if you need to, and come back and join us when you are done. Now we're going to talk about what this is going to look like. Our snowman is not going to be your average snowman that looks like this. This is a regular view of a snowman if you're standing in front of a snowman and looking at it. We're going to do something called an aerial view. We are going to be like a bird flying above this snowman. So take all your circles, stack them together, and that's what your snowman would look like if you were a bird flying overhead. It's called an aerial view, or if you were in an airplane. So go ahead and get out your purple paper. And the first thing we're going to do is glue down our circle. You want to make 2 big circles around the outside of this, especially with the glue stick. Press a little hard so there's enough glue on there to make sure that this stays on there. The glue sticks do dry out pretty easily, and then they end up the paper doesn't end up sticking. You're going to put this right in the center of the purple paper. When it's on there, flip it over, rub the back. That just helps it stick on. And since we are using chalk on the front, if I go to smudge this with my hand, it's going to get all over my hand. We don't want that. Make sure your edges are down. If they aren't and they're not sticking, put a little bit of glue under there to help them stick. And then we're going to put down a piece of cardboard. Try to use your bigger piece first. So in the middle, make a good circle of glue and stick your cardboard to it. This is going to make it look a little bit three-dimensional. And then you're going to repeat. We're going to put another circle of glue on there. Oh, that should go in the middle. Put the glue in the middle, that's where it's going to stick. And stick that down. And it's going to create even more of a shadow, a little more dimensions on there. The next layer is going to be kind of tricky. We got some other extra parts to add on there. We want to stick our scarf on. So on the bottom, the part closest to you, you're going to stick on your scarf. Make sure that the fringy part is near the bottom of your paper. And then across the middle, you're going to put your stick. And right above your stick, you're going to put your cardboard. So we're going to stick on our scarf. Stick on our cardboard. And a little bit of glue. And if you have tape at home, that would be great. I couldn't get tape to you guys. It might just kind of hang out in there. And then we will stick our snowman's head on. Put some glue on top of the cardboard. And then stick your snowman's head on. That stick should kind of stay in place. If you hang it up, it should be okay to stay in place as long as you don't tip it to its side. And it also can slide back in there if it does fall out. When you are done, take your black crayon and write your name in the bottom right corner. And don't forget to clean up your mess. The only thing you should have left over are the little piece of orange paper. Go ahead and stick that in your bag, your scissors, and your crayon. Turn your glue down before putting it back in your bag. Make sure the cap is closed. And you then need to take a photograph of your awesome snowman that you made in the aerial view. You have your scarf that has a pattern. We learned how to use chalk and smudge and smear it, so now it looks more like a snowball. Lots of different techniques we use to create this project. I can't wait to see what you made. See you next week.